Welcome back to the conclusion of the 2020 plot tour here at the Scott Learning Center. I'm manager of the Learning Center, and we here had a lot of activity this year evaluating new technologies against insects, Thrive On technology being one of those technologies. We had 3 specific demonstration research plots in the field this year concerning Thrive On technology. We went out and evaluated some of the newer germplasm that are candidates to be moved forward containing the technology. That was intended to be a PGR sort of variety or a genetics by PGR interaction sort of an evaluation. We took glancing blows from at least 2 hurricanes and direct blows from a couple of others that really somewhat reduced our harvested cotton yields. That does not mean that it didn't generate useful data, because there appeared to be some great potential in some of those varieties. We'll test them again in 2021 and moving forward. We also had 2 other plots in the field that had other very specific goals. One of those was to evaluate the efficacy and the impact of Thrive On technology against thrips and thrip species that are here and present in our cotton crops in the Mid-South. We observed some pretty significant reductions in the feeding, increases in the growth of those cotton plants and health early season, and pretty significant impact on thrips when the Thrive On technology was used in the field. In combination with the seed treatment particularly, there was some significant impact on thrips, damage, feeding, and reproduction. We also had another plot that was somewhat more complicated that we evaluated Thrive On technology against one of the primary target pests that exists in southern cotton today, that being lygus bugs. Our primary lygus bug that we have here in the Mid-South, Lygus linealaris, we did have pretty significant infestations of those insects in a year, and we were able to make some observations and collect data that give us at least a guide moving forward of the sort of research that needs to be done, and it's a great indication of the fact Thrive On technology has some pretty significant efficacy against the lygus species that we tested against here at Scott in 2020. But really the bulk of the story from 2020 comes from the observations we made when comparing an untreated variety to a variety that contained the Thrive On technology directly. What we observed in that was a pretty significant increase in fruiting potential, that primarily being squares that were not damaged in the Thrive On technology containing plots, where those similar squares at similar zones in the plants were damaged in the plots that didn't contain the technology. That to me is an indication that there's pretty significant efficacy there. We will continue to refine and define that moving forward into the near future. We got some results from this year. They're very encouraging when it comes to future potential of such technology.